Hi guys, I've been thinking. It seems to me that the world is a pretty dark place at the moment, in many ways. And I want to share with you some of the things that bring joy in my life, and maybe they'll help to bring some joy in yours. And of course, in England, the coming of spring is like the number one joy. Our winters are long and grey, and when spring starts to arrive, it is a very joyful thing. So what you can see through the window there is just the very beginnings. The trees have got teeny tiny little baby leaves, and there are crocuses and daffodils and things out, but it's not anywhere near full spring yet. But there is birdsong and there is colour, and it is lovely. And so to celebrate today, I'm going to go to a garden centre, pick up a few plants and take them home and grow them in my garden. I'm going to spend the day gardening out in the sunshine and growing some little edible things. My main goal for today is to make a lovely little kitchen garden so that I can collect fruit, veg and herbs from just outside my door. I've been building this up for quite a while, but it's all been very cobbled together and very not pretty. But this is the year when I make it a bit prettier. So come with me to the garden centre and let's go see what we can find. We're just coming to the garden centre now, which is the Harlow Garden Centre, and it's one of my absolute favourites. Very often you can see red kites flying around this area as well. So I've got one eye on the sky as I go. Alright, we'll just find some parking. Right. So, this is the Harlow Garden Centre. It is a very nice one. It's got a nice little cafe. It's got a really good selection of plants. Lovely little gift shop. Highly recommended. So I'm going to go and see what I can find. Look at this fella. Isn't he fabulous? I'm really pleased with my shopping trip. Look at this. Ha! Very exciting. And yes, there is also a hot water bottle in the car because I do cold water swimming as well. So I'll tell you about that one day. I'm back in my garden and trying to find nice places to put these lovely herbs. I want to tell you something about the way I garden. So I try to use principles called permaculture. That is really just a kind of going with the flow, pretty much. It's enabling me to have less work and to allow nature to do what it does. And the principle is that in nature things want to thrive and be healthy. And so my job is to just assist them in that. And I try not to interfere too much. I try not to dig too deep. Use chemicals. So if I've got weeds, I might pull them out, but the chances are I'm going to just squash them, and that will weaken them, which will allow other plants to grow more strongly. Another one of the principles is that any food that you grow really close to the house, so you can pop out in your socks in the middle of the night if you need to go and cut your rosemary, whatever. So it's a way of making life just a bit more easy and flowing, both for the gardener and for the wildlife that lives in the garden. And of course the plants and the fungi and everything as well, which are all part of the whole little ecosystem that you're trying to encourage to form. I've been gardening like this for about 10 years now, and I really see that there's a lot of life in this garden. There are all sorts of birds, insects, dragonflies, lichen mosses, and increasingly fungi as well. So I think I'm doing something right. So let's plant these little herbs. Okay. It's quite hard to find a camera angle for this. This is a little tarragon, which is not looking particularly healthy, but it has outgrown its pot, so maybe that's why. I'm hoping it'll be okay. We'll just get it into a nice spacious place with some friends. There we go. Here we go, little guy. Welcome to your new home. Okay, I've got the tarragon and the oregano planted, and now I'm just going to do this little broadleaf thyme. Isn't it adorable? That's going to go in there, and then we will get this special thyme. Look at the beautiful colour, and look, it's got its pink flowers. It's Archer's Gold. Look forward to that one. I think that will spread quite nicely. This is also broadleaf thyme, another tarragon, rosemary, bay leaf up here, a rather tired lemon that's had a hard winter, but it'll be fine. And these frosty leaves here are sage. Love it. Now, I've been looking into companion planting, and underneath this lemon tree I've got some strawberries, and I've also planted some nasturtiums, little seeds, so let's see if they come out, and some comfrey. And then this is more rosemary because we use a lot of it, and a lavender to draw some pollinators to the area. These dried leaves that have been swept up off the patio, they are there because they may still be full of little baby insects. There may be eggs or pupae or whatever on there that need to survive a little bit longer. So I won't put them into my green bin and have them taken away. What I will do instead is I will use them in one of the beds, one of the flower beds. I'll show you. So we're next to the mossy cabin now, my beautiful studio. And just in front is a bed which is slightly raised, but not raised enough. I would like to bring it up to a level with that wall there. And so whenever I have extra leaves, I'm going to just put them in there. And round about in May, by then the creatures should have all hatched and left. And then I can put soil on top. And similarly, where I'm cleaning the leaves out of my pond, I'm putting them onto a little piece of plastic here to allow any newts or creatures to run out, and I leave it like that for a day or two, and then I put it also onto that pile there. So eventually that will become a very fertile bed. Hopefully it'll help the wildlife on the way. Another permaculture thing is not mowing the lawn too early while all the little creatures are establishing themselves. And that is quite tricky actually, because I am tempted to tidy this up, but I know that it does a lot of damage. So I am going to try and do no mow May and only mow at the end of May, but I might end up coming out here with shears and trimming it. especially if I have visitors at the cabin. I'm going to head inside soon after enjoying the sunset for a bit. I think gardening is one of the most satisfying things there is to do, because the least little small effort is rewarded for years. So these little plants that I planted today, one or two of them may not survive, but definitely there will be plenty of them that do, and I will have herbs to look at, to smell, to eat, maybe to make teas with, and they will last for years. And that's what I love about gardening, is if you work with nature, it just rewards you over and over and over again for the least little effort. Night from the mossy cabin.